Tonight, research at the University of Vermont is getting international buzz.
They helped create living robots that could help fix some of the world's toughest problems. Kat Villanzoni takes us to campus to see how they work.
Imagine, if you will, an army of living robots rounding up microplastics from our waterways. And once the job is done, those robots simply biodegrading into the environment. That is one possibility down the line for the living robots developed in a partnership between the University of Vermont and Tufts University.
And one possible application might be environmental cleanup jobs.
UVM computer science professor Josh Bongard says when they published their research earlier this week, they got flooded with questions and some pushback from people around the world. Because, as he acknowledges, having a supercomputer designing living robots seems like the start of a problem in a sci-fi action flick.
Do people think that you're playing God?
We have had a lot of public reaction with concerns. It's not quite clear at the moment whether these things are robots or organisms, or maybe we need to create a new class of living system, a new class or a new name for these creatures.
But the researchers are still years out from any practical application for these computer-designed organisms known as xenobots. Evolutionary robotics PhD candidate Sam Kriegman explains even he was surprised when they worked.
I personally did not think that it was really going to be possible for us to bring one of our virtual creatures to life.
And yet they did. He shows us how UVM's supercomputer took two basic building blocks, frog heart and skin cells, and came up with a blueprint for an organism that would walk. Then, the team at Tufts took pieces of real cells and crafted the xenobot.
And here is that organism that was designed by the computer, walking in real life under the microscope.
The xenobots are tiny, 0.5 millimeter, and slow. They can't reproduce or eat, so they die after a week or so. But despite their simplicity, they're also a mystery. These bots can heal themselves after being split nearly in half and round up tiny particles.
It could be that this is just like a wind-up toy that's walking along in a straight line, and then it gets some debris on its left foot and it starts going in a circle. Or it could be something much more, and we don't exactly know at this point.
So what's next? Well, now that they have this tool, the researchers from the University of Vermont here and Tufts have to figure out how they want to use it. They're working through different applications, and good news is they actually have the funding to continue doing so. At the University of Vermont, Kat Villanzoni, Channel 3 News.